This is Natalie Rojas with the Supplier Diversity team, and this is our 2016 International Business and Leadership Conference webinar. We hope to go over all of the different programming that's available at our conference to help prepare you for each day and better strategize to take advantage of all that conference has to offer. So on this call, it will be me, as well as my associate, Cameron Schutte, and my other director, Brent Stewart. So we will walk you through the conference day by day and kind of go through what will be available to you as a certified LGBTBE and help you plan your agenda on each day. So Tuesday is pre-conference programming, and it's one of the most important days to help prepare newly certified LGBTBEs or business owners who are coming to our conference for the first time. So if you are one of those, you'll want to pay attention to the LGBTBE boot camp. The boot camp is specifically designed for business owners who haven't attended conference yet, and that will take place from 12:30 to 2 p.m. But Brent's going to go over a little bit more about what the boot camp will include and why you should attend this.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brent Stewart. As Natalie mentioned earlier, the LGBTBE Bootcamp is designed for first-time conference attendees, but it's also a nice refresher, too, if you've attended in the past and you'd like to get a refresher on conference. One of the things that the Bootcamp will highlight specifically is the elevator pitch, and this is a very short, succinct, it could be 30 seconds, could be 60 seconds, pitch about your company. So you will have many opportunities throughout the conference to approach supplier diversity professionals, chief procurement officers, colleagues, and other people who want to learn more about your business. And you need to be able to tell them what your business does, what your competitive edge is, succinctly, very quickly, in 30 seconds, 60 seconds max. And so we'll have a workshop at the boot camp of how to do that. You'll also hear some of the do's and don'ts. You'll learn a little bit more about some of the specific conference programming that we'll have then. And you'll get to hear from colleagues and past-time attendees as well and get to learn some of their experiences that they've had as well.
So you'll be receiving an email with an RSVP link from Cameron shortly, and you can sign up if you think that you could take advantage of this boot camp programming. Directly after the boot camp, we have our inaugural B2B Matchmakers. Many of you have already signed up for this amazing event. We're really excited about it. This will be like our corporate Thursday Matchmaker event, but this instead is going to be matchmaker meetings between our certified LGBTBEs. So those who've signed up for the B2B Matchmakers, we're currently going through your survey and looking at the things that you put in it on who you would like to meet with and who you have opportunities for. So we're building individual schedules by hand and making sure that you can get the most out of these B2B Matchmakers. We are hoping to get finalized schedules out to all of our participants by the end of the week, but please be patient as many of you signed up. I think we have over 90 people that are registered for this event, which is really exciting that you all want to take advantage of this, and we just want to make sure that we can kick it off right this year. And then finally, at 6 o'clock is our welcome reception, a great reception to introduce you to all the constituents that are going to be at conference and celebrate. So let's move on to Wednesday, which is our official kickoff of the conference. Bright and early on Wednesday, we have our first morning walk-in talks. We do this at 7 a.m. on Wednesday and Thursday. You'll want to think of walk-in talks like a really informal matchmaker. We don't have any pre-sign-ups. We don't require anyone to let us know who's coming. We just tell our corporate partners and our certified business owners to come, show up, sign up, and just walk and have a conversation. It's a really great time to just get to know corporations that you might not get to know. And we even encourage other certified businesses to walk and talk as well. I really enjoy it because you can just kind of come and see who's available. We never know which buyers are going to come up, but lately we've had a lot of support in this arena because it's more casual conversations, and it really just gets your toes in the water to have these conversations with our corporate partners. Because it is so informal, we really highly encourage casual wear. Some of our corporate partners even like to come in branded tracksuits, which is always funny to see, and we love to have that support for our morning walk and talks.
Hi, this is Cameron. Natalie mentioned before, I'm the Associate of Supplier Diversity here at the NGLCC. I'm going to go over some of our breakout sessions on Wednesday. So we have some sessions during the day that we've designed specifically for LGBTBEs. Of course, these aren't the only sessions we have throughout the day, but I want to go over them specifically so you know what to expect and what sessions might be a good idea for you to attend. So at 10:45 a.m., we have Leveraging Your Certification and Hyperlocal Opportunities. This session is going to be about taking advantage of those local opportunities that you can find through your local chambers. Some examples in the past are the Super Bowl Host Committee's Business Connect program in San Francisco and Houston, and the Democratic National Committee including LGBTBEs in their contracting for last week's convention. So this panel will give you a really good idea of what opportunities you can take advantage of on the local level. We also have Leveraging Your Certification for Success. This is great for first-time conference attendees. It's our evergreen session about how to leverage your certification. It's also great for anyone who's a newly certified LGBTBE. The session will give you a general overview about how to use your certification and how to find all those opportunities that you can take advantage of through the NGLCC. Then at 2 o'clock, we'll have Access to Capital, Getting the Cash Your Biz Needs to Thrive. This panel is about non-traditional loans and the SBA's Small Business Loan Program. So you'll be able to learn a little bit more about how to grow your business through the SBA's business development programs. We also have Marketing Diverse Certification and Other Sustainable Practices for Success. This session will be about marketing your LGBT Business Enterprise Certification to develop sustainable business practices and give your business a competitive advantage. And then at 3:30, we have Doing Business with California Utilities. For anyone interested in working with utility companies in California, this session is going to give you a general overview about how to work with the CPUC and how to work with their clearinghouse to get your business registered so that you can do business with California utilities as an LGBTBE. We'll also have Diversifying Your Supplier Chain, Building Partnerships with Fellow LGBT Businesses. If you're looking to expand your own supplier diversity program or to team up with other LGBTBEs, this is a good panel to learn how to take advantage of those opportunities to partner up for larger contracts, finding value add for your business, and building more sustainable purchasing. So you'll be able to discover some strategies to evaluate your own supplier diversity program. And then finally at 3:30, we have Using Funding Sources to Grow Your Business and Wealth Creation. Unlike Access to Capital, this session is going to be about traditional loans with private banks and how to take advantage of those loan programs in order to experience wealth creation. So it'll be a great panel about using private loans to grow your business.
And then on Wednesday at the luncheon, which I believe begins at noon, we will be having our 5th annual induction ceremony. Now, the induction ceremony is for businesses, newly certified LGBTBEs, who have been certified within the past year, so since last conference. If you're one of those LGBTBEs, you would have received an email from me yesterday, unless you registered this morning. But we will be rehearsing at 8 a.m., and then the actual induction ceremony begins at noon. The name of your business is read, and that your name is read. And so it's a great visibility piece. A lot of times our corporate partners have found we found that they're very curious by the end of the induction ceremony, and they're coming up to an NGLCC staff member and saying, what was the name of that business? Or who was that who you mentioned earlier? It had something, Zippy something. We're like, oh, Zippy Dogs, as an example. So it's a really nice visibility piece that you can take advantage of. You're pinned in front of conference attendees by one of our corporate partners. And if you think you are eligible and you did not receive an email from me, please let me know, but otherwise you should have.
I'm going to move on to our Thursday corporate matchmaker event. As you all know, you're in the system in My Business Matches. Again, this is a different event than the B2B Matchmaker event on Tuesday. This is our Thursday corporate matchmakers with our corporate supplier diversity contacts. So this week is the last week for suppliers and buyers to go in and request and accept meetings. I've had about 4 or 5 corporate partners join just this week, so make sure you keep logging in, taking a look at your schedule, and requesting meetings as new ones come up. The last day for the portal to be open will be this Friday, August 5th. Now, just letting you know, many of our buyers might not get in until this final day, so schedules really do finalize at the end. Next week, what I'll be doing is working with My Business Matches to get in contact with each of our buyers and finalize and fill out their schedules. This is in the goal to send all of our suppliers their finalized schedules for matchmakers on August 12th. This way you can research the corporation that you're meeting with and be fully prepared for that matchmaker on August 25th. When you check in at registration for conference, you're also going to want to pick up your schedule there and check in at that time. It will make it so that when you show up the day of on August 25th, you'll already be checked in and have your schedule, and you can just jump right into your first meetings. Also, during that time, please note that it will also be our corporate partner expo hall. This is a great time to go and meet with any of the corporate partners that you didn't match with or get a meeting with and have another conversation with their supplier diversity team. The majority of our sponsoring corporate partners will have a booth during that expo, and they're all there specifically to talk to you about their corporation and doing business with your business. So the Matchmakers are a great event, but also do take advantage of the expo that is running that entire day concurrently on that Thursday. And finally, on Friday, I know that it's a last half day, but it really is a great day. For our breakout sessions, we have 2 that are geared for certified LGBTBEs. The first is an Insurance Diversity Initiative panel on California insurance industry and their supplier diversity inclusion of LGBTBEs and how you can possibly do business with California insurance. We also have a panel on business beyond borders, and this is with our global team talking about our registered international businesses and how our certified LGBTBE should start looking beyond our borders and doing international business to expand their opportunities. And finally, at 12 is our closing luncheon plenary, which is an amazing event. It's our LGBT Biz Pitch. This is kind of like Shark Tank if you've ever seen it, but 4 of our certified LGBTBEs will be getting up on stage and giving their best pitch for their next business growth opportunity and vying for a $10,000 cash prize and $20,000 marketing partnership with one of our certified LGBTBEs.
You can also download our conference app. The app is a great tool to stay connected to other LGBTBEs, the NGLCC staff, corporate partners, and affiliate leaders while you're at the conference. It's also a good tool to connect with other conference attendees before you get to Palm Springs. Through the app, you'll also be able to create a personalized agenda of sessions that you would like to attend, and you can connect and follow other LGBTBEs. You'll also be able to explore our conference sponsors and see live updates on the real-time social media feed. It's a really cool tool to see what everyone's talking about while you're at the conference. There are also interactive expo maps that you can use for the Thursday expo, and for the breakout sessions you attend, there are downloadable documents, so you don't have to worry about paper handouts. There's also a live Q&A function that you can use. So if you want to download the app, you can search 2016 NGLCC Conference in iTunes, the App Store, or Google Play.
Now I'm going to go ahead and open up the line and open it up to Q&A. Yeah, so our Tuesday B2B matchmaker schedules are currently being created. We are doing these schedules by hand just because of the nature of the new event. We can't do it within the system. So it is taking a little bit longer than we anticipated, but we're hoping to have finalized schedule for that event on Friday. The Tuesday B2B Matchmaker event is, if you've already filled out the survey, then we're currently making your schedule, and we will be sending finalized schedules via email by the end of this week on Friday.
So unfortunately, we've already closed the applications for B2B Matchmakers for this year just because we had to go ahead and start creating those schedules since we're doing it by hand. So unfortunately, you won't be able to participate in that event this year, but there'll still be a lot of other opportunities at the conference to meet other LGBTBEs, including the B2B Boot Camp, our evening networking receptions, and all the other events that are happening throughout the day at conference. So you won't miss out on those opportunities. You just won't be able to participate in the B2B Matchmakers themselves.
We have our webinar online that we had last month. That was our Matchmaker webinar, and it's a good 40-minute detail of how to prepare for our Matchmakers. But our corporate Thursday Matchmakers are 15-minute meetings with our corporate partners. The best way to prepare is to do research on the corporate partner that you're going to have a meeting with. In that 15 minutes, you're going to want to briefly explain your business and your competitive edge, and in some way relate it to the corporate partner that you're talking to. And then definitely give space to that corporate partner to give you feedback and let them tell you what it's like to do business with their corporation and your next steps for doing business with them. So many of our corporate partners are sending multiple buyers, and they have multiple profiles. You can't see the name of the person in that profile, but I would go ahead and if that's someone you really want to meet with, I would just request one meeting because you don't want to duplicate your meetings with the same corporate partner. But they're all communicating with each other to make sure that they're not also duplicating with suppliers that they're meeting with. But that just means that there's a lot of support from that corporate partner to have those meetings with our certified LGBTBEs. So I completely understand that frustration of not being able to meet with the exact corporate partner that you want to, but the way that our matchmakers are designed is we want to make sure that these meetings are going to be the best opportunities both for our corporate partners and our certified LGBTBEs. So at the request of our corporate partners, we give them the option to streamline who they match with and can have meetings requested to. That way, if they have an upcoming RFP or contract, which many times they do, they're going to meet with certified LGBTBEs only in that lane of that contract, which is why a lot of our corporate partners have sent category-specific buyers to the matchmaking events so that even though it says Marriott, it might be a marketing category buyer who is looking for a marketing certified LGBTBE and therefore is only wanting to meet with a marketing certified LGBTBE. That way our matchmakers are really designed for upcoming RFPs and opportunities, and we're trying to hone in on that to make sure that these meetings are really valuable to our certified LGBTBEs because we know that you all put a lot of preparation into coming to conference and being prepared for these matchmaker meetings. The supplier diversity representatives and the buyers throughout the day will all also be at their booths in the expo hall. So if you don't meet with a corporate partner, that doesn't mean that that conversation can't be had in the same way in the same time. It's just going to take place in our expo hall because our expo hall is designed to meet with anyone and everyone. They have a booth there because they want to talk with any supplier that wants to talk with them. You have access to our corporate partner contacts in my NGLCC, and you're welcome to go ahead and email them.
And yeah, Mark, this is Brent, just to chime in a little bit too. I know several other suppliers have had success reaching out directly to the supplier diversity folks. So you would probably be focusing on those in the hotel industry. But since they'll be there attending the conference, they may have some downtime where they'll be able to meet with you outside of the matchmaker meeting, and that actually might even end up being more valuable for you anyway. You can certainly reach out ahead of time and suggest that. The conference It varies. So like Natalie mentioned, the morning walk and talks, those are meant to be very informal. So I believe those are going to be outside. So you would obviously want to wear something in Palm Springs that's a little light. They're very informal. When you're meeting with supplier diversity professionals, you will probably want to have something a little bit more formal on, a little more professional. So business casual. Some business owners do business, but I think you'd be fine with business casual. The evening networking receptions are a little bit less formal, so polo and shorts would certainly be appropriate for there. It's entirely up to you, but just sort of keep in mind that it is still a working conference, and so you will be representing your company, so business casual is always a safe bet, with the exception of the morning walk and talks. Of course, you'd want to wear something a little less formal.
Yeah, so I know it is definitely frustrating, and we have communicated to our corporate partners who are participating in Matchmakers to go in as soon as possible because you all are making that decision of who to make requests and who to wait for. The majority of our corporate partners wait for the last minute. So my best advice is to pick the corporate partners that you really want to meet with. Look at their profile and see who they're specifically looking to meet with. If you think that you're a really good match, just keep that match, and we will, hopefully make it happen for you. The week after it closes, we are busy filling up those schedules and making sure that everyone gets a meeting. Well, we thank you for taking the time to go through this with you all. We really want to help prepare you for conference in any way. You also all know me, Brent, and Cameron, so please don't hesitate to reach out to us with any individual question. You can give us a call. We're happy to connect with you and help you prepare your individual business for success, because this conference truly is built to help your business grow, and we definitely want to help you every step of the way. So thank you all, and have a good day.